Welcome to the life of my homestead. It is end of August, so we are ready to do an August garden tour. Come along and see what's going on in the garden this month. So we are starting in this side of the garden. What's happening in here is quite obvious. We have removed the perennial sweet pea, what literally covered the whole wall of this side of the garden and all gone to seed, and it was just a big jungle, didn't look good. I have decided to remove it. I did leave a few ends, so I haven't pulled them all out, so that will come back next year. But I might gonna leave it here, or I might gonna find another area in the garden. And I am thinking about removing all this side of the wall, the whole fence. Well, I will see, but that's just I am thinking about it right now. Look at this beautiful hollyhock. So pretty. It's a lovely color, purple. Okay, so what's happened in here, I did have a few row of leek. Didn't do well. So I have no leek this autumn and winter, by the looks of it. And next area is my courgette. I've got 4 different varieties of courgettes. This one is quite behind. This one is the yellow, but look at this, how cute. I'm not sure if this is a tromboncino actually, but it's really behind, so I don't know what's gonna happen. Just on a side to tell, for nearly about 3 months we hardly had any rain this summer. So we've got this stripy one that's quite prolific, quite a lot on it. And we've got this round courgette and a green. And I did put sunflowers here and there, but they are really behind as well. The calendula is like a border between a courgette and a sweet corn, but they have gone to seed now. They've gone to seed. So if you come here, this is a beautiful, I can harvest this now as a calendula seed to store for next year or next time when I would like to sow them. The sweet corn is, it's end of August. Sometimes we have frost end of September, if we're lucky December. So we'll see if this is a lucky year. If it's a lucky year, we might have some sweet corn of this, but you're really on the edge with this area. I was really late to put this in. It was a bit of a trial. And I've got a row of rainbow beets. Look. Oh, some of them are really big, really needs harvesting. Look at this. Really, really needs harvesting. Look at this beautiful mullein, that yellow flower. Bees love it. I've got 2 rows of carrots. Look. Really, really too many. Obviously, I would have had to take some out earlier, but never mind. That will come out next couple of months. And the beans, these are the dwarf beans, yellow, green and purple. I think probably I'm gonna leave this now to dry, to save some seeds, and just use the seeds what's in the pod. You see. So yeah, I'll leave this now. I leave it. I've got another row of carrot in here and another row of calendula. These calendula, now you can see it clearly, they are 80% in seeds, and it's actually harvestable seeds. And go nice and brown. Between these 2, look, these are the seeds. That's still green, that's brown. If I do this, these are the calendula seeds. Okay, move along, few more mullein. And another thing, it's a good time of saving seeds in August. So these are my carrot. This is carrot seed. So that's how I can harvest carrot. These are the seeds. You see? I'm gonna do. Lucy Bear, what are you doing? Digging up the chard. Oi, Lucy. Lucy, what are you doing, baby? Naughty. So I've got in here a row of mixed chard and lettuces. Lettuce is now going to seed. Again, I'm going to save some seeds. I've still got the beetroot in here. Look, beautiful. I've got some parsley, some potato growing, poppy. Can you hear it? I've already collected most of the seed. Behind me it's the herb garden jungle with all sorts. Mint, sage, tansy, fennel. But they are now going to seed most of it. Okay, let's try to come through here. This is the bean tunnel. It's quite prolific because we've been away for holiday and I've not had the time to pick these beans, the climbing beans. They've gone over. So when they go over, they all come a bit woody and I just don't like it. So now I've decided to leave them as seeds, the beans inside the pod. Okay, let's go inside. Watch this gooseberry on your way. What I am really surprised how well the outside tomatoes are doing. I have decided to put these few tomatoes in here and not to touch it. I mean, I did a little bit try to put string and help them to grow up, but I mean the side shoots not been removed, nothing has been removed from the plants, and actually this is now ready. This is, I think it's a Brandywine. This is quite a big tomato and it's ready to harvest. And I've got quite a few here, paste tomato. They are red as well. So I am really surprised, and to be honest, they look healthier than in polytunnel. Really, really good. Borlotti beans are looking a lovely color now. They will, actually I've got few ready. Can you hear the papery sound? That's ready to harvest now, Borlotti beans. The only beans what haven't done well this year, and I think I know the reason, my butter beans here. Because they were growing outside, and as soon as they were in flower, the birds ate the flower. So they never had a chance to develop. So yeah, that's never happened in the previous years. I never had this problem. So yeah, look at the purple climbing beans are doing really well. So I will be harvesting the beans. I'll wait till they dry. This lettuce gone to seed now, so I will be harvesting seeds later. What we removed from here, I've already topped it up with new compost. So this is ready now to the autumn. I haven't sowed any seeds yet, but it is ready. Along here, we've got a few kohlrabi under the small tunnel. This is a nice view from here if you look back on a tunnel. Here is the flower bed. It's doing well. The Jerusalem artichoke, it's doing well considering it's not been much rain. And gladiolis are still flowering, the dahlias. I've got 2 rows of sunflower. I think we are going to see this in flower next month. That patch of mullein, and all along here, self-seeded mullein, those tall with yellow flowers on it will come along. The next tunnel I've just removed the peas. Remember, that was a disaster. I started as an amazing pea harvest. It was hundreds of peas on them, but when I started to pot them, they had little maggots in them, full of it. So I just left it and we just removed it last week. All these tomatoes are growing in here. They are all volunteers. Look at this beautiful purple one. So I really don't know what varieties these are. They are just volunteered and I let them grow. What I actually keep forgetting doing, look how prolific this paste tomato is. I was thinking to use a string and just support it a bit, otherwise that would have been cucumber in here. Cucumber all along and squash. I've also sowed some carrots not long ago. Can you see the little ones coming up? And some carrot all along here as well. We'll see if that will come to anything. Celery is doing really well. And the squash. Look at this. That's a blue ballet. We'll see probably better from the other side. And this is the pumpkin pie, the Sunshine F1. I think this makes a nice pumpkin pie. If you come this side, you can see it better. Yeah, you can see it better from this side. We've got 3 orange and 1 that blue ballet. Doing really well. The sunflowers are really pretty. I love those. And this is the pumpkin and squash bed again, and also all the volunteers. So I did put the sunflowers, but nothing else. So again, loads of tomatoes popped up, what I left as a experiment. Look, millions of cherry tomatoes on it. This squash not doing well, and it's a bit of a jungle. I think we've got a few pumpkins here when they're growing, but it's not that great like last year. Probably it's my fault because I left it as a jungle, to be honest. Okay, so if we move along the other side, what's supposed to be my sweet corn patch, and again I left it, has become in the mix. Again, lots of tomatoes growing. You know, I've not sown these. Look at the size of these tomatoes. Looks like a Costoluto Fiorentino, I think. But yeah, the sweet corn are forming. Actually, look, we've got some sweet corn. Probably we're not going to have enough to store, but we will have enough, probably just to snack on. Look, we've got some growing here and there, and there's still come few here and there. Yeah, we might have a little bit, but again, lots of tomatoes ready to harvest actually. And I have got some squash in here as well, and all these tomatoes all along again. Right, I think that's it. Just have a little sneak peek in a cabbage area, and I think that's it. The borage, I keep pulling up the borage now because that took over, and the sunflower as well, but I didn't have a heart to pull it out. The bees love it. So the brassica cage, it's a jungle as always, so really need to harvest. Probably it's not much, hasn't changed much since the last store, because I still need to harvest these cabbages, the kale and the Brussels sprouts, and another varieties of cabbages need to go in. So yeah, this is August. I think overall, depending how dry it has been, I am really happy. It's a Canacia pansy. I'm really happy with the result. It's not much happening in the fruit cage. We've got 3. Look, a little bit of grape going in now. I hope it's gonna be ready for us this year. Yeah, so that's it. I think overall I'm really happy with the progress, and see you back in September. Let's go have a look at the polytunnel. Bye!